So we just finished the Colorado Spiritual Sexual Shamanic Experience here in beautiful Winter Park, Colorado. 14 new souls entering into the world with more love and freedom.
Yay! Yay!
You're not supposed to be on the camera, Crystal. Crystal says, I'm not doing this again but while driving. Nope. You gotta give me a good serious one, Frank, because we're serious people here.
Not that serious. It was an amazing, amazing week, and I can't look at the camera because I have to drive.
You drive. You don't have to look at the camera.
But Frank was awesome. Panther was awesome. The group was awesome. Colorado was awesome.
Post-vlog commentary from the source. How does it feel to be on a Spiritual Playboy vlog every now and then?
I notice he always catches me when I'm totally ecstatic and a little wiggy, and I look like a little bit like I'm a crazy woman on his vlogs. And I like to think of myself as very grounded and serious, and I did not look either on the last one he did when I was driving in the car after a training.
9,000 feet above sea level. There was actually one guy that actually had difficulty acclimatizing to the altitude, so that was interesting. Personally, maybe I felt something, but not enough to unbalance me, so I was really happy about that. So we're in Colorado. It's about 18 months since they legalized marijuana, recreational marijuana. It just gets more and more beautiful. I don't know, like we're headed into the mountains.
Well, we're going up right now. We're going across the pass. The pass is over, I think it's 11,000 feet or 10,000. So we're almost at the top. This is the top right up here.
So I have a lot of respect for Crystal Dawn Morris because my mentor, Crystal Dawn. Number one, because she's juicy and alive and she lives it unashamed. So it feels good to find my own people. People need to get out and start connecting with the mother. She is amazing. Mother Nature, she's alive, but we spend way too much time in cities, in cement, and then thinking we're lab rats. We go from box to box. After I found nature and love in nature, nature is love. Who said that today? Morali? A beautiful Indian man who brings so much wisdom and heart and oof.
One of the things I noticed this week was that how much civilization, culture and being civilized takes us away from our wild self. And so when you go out into the wilds of the, Colorado or the backwoods, the forests, the deserts, wherever, the wild lands around wherever you are, I think it helps you get in touch back with your undomesticated self, your wild self. And that, and that part of us that is wild knows our connection to the divine and knows that we're love and freedom in a way that the domesticated ones, the lab rats, so to speak, don't know.
We've been domesticated with the church and the teachings and beating the savage out of us or the wild person out of us. I want to be wild. I am wild, and there's nothing wrong with being wild. There's nothing wrong with connecting to people through our bodies, so we could bring in energy and fill our bodies with energy. And since we're love, what we're activating is love. Oh my God, why would we want to connect? So yes, I will be wild like these trees and the animals that live in them, and I will connect with my body, and my body was programmed to connect with other people, and the more I connect with other people in an honorable and loving perspective, not a I need to get off perspective. You'll get off if you come from an honorable and loving perspective, and you'll just be bringing a lot more blessings into the world. Let's start to own our nature. We are part of nature. Let's start to own our nature and figure out how we could show up from that nature in one that empowers our life and not diminishes or feeds whatever guilt, shame story you have. The first step is stopping and getting to know yourself without the expectation of sexuality. Just stop, go through the process, see how your body feels, and see where the blocks are. Bring love to those places about yourself that are more difficult, and allow them to move on. And then from there, inject some pleasure. Basically, I bet you could figure out that I'm like very alive and expressive. And that's because I'm filled with so much energy and love after this weekend. I feel ecstatic, I feel alive, I feel blissful, I feel wise, and I feel that I could create, and I feel that I am you and you are me, and we're reflections of each other, and this is just a reflection of what's going on in the world in terms of the potential and the fact that we are here now with an opportunity to make a difference and that we are stepping into power. Basically, I'm saying the prescription is pleasure. More on that coming soon.